Well, y'all, we're out mapping the old water line now. This is gonna be run for probably the second and third week of season. We can see here, beavers got this creek all dammed up. And I like to see that. So, also looks like there might be some muskrats climbing out over there too. So, I sure hope so. I'd like to catch some muskrats this year, but looks good here. This will be our first stop on the water line, guys. Plenty of water in here to drown them too, so that makes me happy. Normally this creek's borderline without those beavers damming it up, but now we got plenty of water. So well, let's go find some more bridges. Well, guys, I'm very glad to see that there's still some water in these creeks. I'll tell you what though, it's gonna have to stay warm because you guys can see this water is not moving at all through here. Definitely deep enough to throw some pockets in over there. I mean, it's about knee deep in there. Plenty deep to drown some coons, but this water isn't moving at all. So, and what that does, basically, if there's no current moving this water, it freezes up a lot easier than our creeks do normally here in Iowa. Normally it takes 20 or 25 degrees to freeze them up because we got current going through, and they'll stay open for a majority of the season, but with this stagnant water, it's going to be tough. But another good spot here, we can definitely punch some pockets in along there, so we'll get them marked down and get moving on. Another thing too, guys, for this water line, I'm not just marking big bridges with creeks. You guys can see there's a good amount of water backed up because this culvert sits up higher than the water level of this creek. So it might be a pain to get up underneath of there, but I'm going to get in there and punch some pockets in because there's plenty of water in here to drown some coons. So not just bridges, guys. This is another good spot here. We'll go ahead and go to the other side. I'm not sure what it's going to look like for us, but I know that side I can get some pockets in. I got a feeling this other side is going to be much more painful to get down to. Yeah, I mean, you could get a pocket in there, but the other side is just going to work so much nicer. So we might end up punching one in down under that root system there. I'm not sure, but good spot to put in a couple pockets at least. Big timber to timber culvert. Got some running water in there. That'll attract them in. And we got corn all around. So another good spot. All right, I figured I might as well just start filming now in case I fall. Give you guys some entertainment. But so far, I'm very happy with how these creeks are looking. There's actually a pretty good sandbar coming through here. But there's a nice deep channel right here that I can drown some coon in for sure. A couple pockets in here and we'll probably be good to go. But there's a lot more water down in this creek this year than there was last year. I know that for a fact. You could even maybe put some fish sticks on this little sandbar under the water and put some traps running into this deep channel too. So not sure what we're going to do here, but I'm just mapping out the creeks for now. I'll mark exactly what I want to put under here when I'm pre-staking it. Doing that a little different this year. I did it different last year. I basically pre-marked where I wanted every set before I was even pre-staking them, and I didn't like it. I ended up putting sets in a lot of places that I had it marked all sorts of different. It's just so much different when you're down here actually making the sets. So another good spot. I mean, right here's plenty deep for sure. So definitely get some pockets in. Probably a couple next to that coon run right there. Pretty good run coming down from the top. So another good spot, guys. Boy, this one here has been an interesting one to get down to say the least. And so far, it ain't looking very promising. This down here is all way too shallow. I'm sure there's a ton of coon tracks though. Oh yeah. Whole pile of coon tracks. I can see some mink tracks. Oh, there's one deep pool there. A little bit of depth up in here. We can probably get some sets in up here somewhere. So maybe a couple slap and goes up in those rocks. But that's about going to be all we can do down here. But we do have some more rain coming, so hopefully we can get another inch or two and all these creeks would be sitting about perfect, I think. So yeah, guys, not the best looking one, but still enough. Alrighty, let's see what we got going on underneath of this bridge. It didn't look very promising from the top, I'll tell you that. Looks dirt shallow, which is just crazy to me because this is all the same creek, and so far everything on it has looked fairly decent. Someone threw a dead deer down here. That happens a lot. This is all way too shallow there. I don't even know if there's going to be a deep pocket in here or not. Not sure what's going on with all this junk. Oh, there is a deep pocket right in here that we can get a set in. So I guess we'll be restricted to one here, but that's all right. As long as we don't have to drive over a bridge without catching something, then we're sitting all right. I'm still under the same bridge. I'll also be back here late season. You guys can see this high bank trail coming through here, going up and underneath all that junk. So I'm also thinking about that late season, guys. Looking at all these bridges, thinking about them 220 boxes for sure. So always constantly thinking about the next step. So we'll be getting down the road. All right, this is going to be the very next bridge on the same system. Let's see what it's looking like. Boy, I tell you guys what, I hate these stupid vines. They're an extreme tripping hazard for a guy who's trying to hurry like me. I'm about to go down. You guys didn't see that. You didn't see it. Oh, man, that was a good save there. And see, now we're at this bridge. This is the very next bridge. And we got a good amount of water in here, so yeah. I don't know if they just got more rain in certain spots or what, but definitely enough water over here. Alrighty, made it over to the main system I'm going to be trapping in the water this year, and it is low. So run down here quick and see really how bad it is. Got plenty of coon tracks in here, but I was drowning coon here last year. Well, that is nowhere near possible. I had a beaver set on the bank right here in the spring, drowning them there. That's all dry land now, so I don't know if there's going to be any water deep enough along here or not. Over here seems like it's the main channel. Right in here you could probably drown them, but other than that it's going to be pretty difficult unless we can get some more water to get these systems to come back up. It's going to take a pretty significant amount though. Can maybe drown one over here, but other than that, maybe some fish sticks into that channel, something like that. It's going to be tricky, but we're going to try and make it work, guys. I really want to get into this water trapping this year, so we'll see what we can make happen. Couple coon tracks going through here. Definitely going to come this way late season. Big plans for that, but I can't keep drooling over all these late season trails. I gotta get scouting out this water line. But it's nice to see that this pool's still here. I'll be able to put a pair of pockets in here again, it looks like. Not sure what the rest of this is really going to look like. This is that same system again, guys. Really disappointing so far with how the water is in it, that's for sure. So I am going to be able to get some more pockets in over here too this year, it looks like, but in this little hole right here, full of minnows right now. I don't know if you guys will be able to see them or not. They're darting all over the place in there. Yeah, full of minnows, that's what they're after, but a couple pockets in there maybe, and a couple over there. It's a little deeper right here. It's going to be a struggle this year, guys. More than I honestly thought. We got a couple inches of rain, I believe it was last week, and it did not do anything to these creeks. So we got a little bit deeper water over here, but not enough. Huh. We'll try and make something work. All right, y'all. We just got back to school here today. I mapped out 51 bridges today, so didn't get as many done as I wanted to, but I got some stuff I got to do for school here, and we'll be pre-staking here come Saturday, so I got to get that stuff done. I still have about 30 bridges left on the end of that route that I want to get mapped out. I don't want to get too over my head into the water stuff this year. Last year, I think I got way in over my head. I know I did, and I'm trying to prevent that from happening again. And also have to have time in there to be able to catch up from that first week, just chaos. So I'm trying to plan it out a little bit more this year, but there's definitely going to be a lot more water trapping this year, guys. Hopefully y'all are interested in watching some water trapping. We should have some mixed bags, to say the least, hopefully. Some mink, a couple spots today, definitely had some muskrats, and a lot of beaver too. So we'll see what happens, guys, but that's going to be a wrap for mapping for this season. I'm not going to map the rest of those water sets because I got to start pre-staking this weekend. I know them pretty good, though. They're all a part of my beaver route, so it's not like it's new ground or anything. I've already been there before several times beaver trapping, so I know where they're at. I'm not worried about it. But yeah, I'm sitting right at around that 900, a little less than 900 locations mapped out going into season between dry land and water, so I feel good about it. A lot of those water stuff, a lot of those water sets, I'm going to try and put 4 sets per location. So it's still going to be a really good route. A lot of traps, a couple hundred traps anyways. So it'll be pretty good, guys. I'm getting pumped for season. It'll be here before we know it. So, well, pre-staking starts this Saturday. So anyways, y'all, thanks for watching, and let's have ourselves a heck of a season. Good luck to everyone going out there this year, whether you're starting already or not. We start the 4th here in Iowa, so won't be too long. We'll be pre-staking here on Saturday, guys. Thanks for watching.